The world moves in both competition and collaboration. At the crossroads of power and policy, it is the media that hold the threads that bind nations together. This year's Global Video Media Forum affirms a simple truth. Against the backdrop of economic and geopolitical shifts, the media's job is not just to report, it is to shape, illuminate, and connect. According to the survey released at Thursday's forum, more than 90% of respondents believe that countries should participate equally in international affairs and jointly establish a fair and just global order. But in the meantime, more than 80% of respondents called for the United Nations to pay more attention to the interests and demands of Global South countries. The survey shows respondents positively evaluate the China-proposed Global Governance Initiative and expect China to play a greater role in it. This explains why the China Media Group launched the Global South Media Partners Mechanism on Thursday.
For centuries, the story of our world has missing chapters. Our chapters. The story of Global South was narrated by voices that were not our own. Well, that era ends now. We are no longer whispering from the shadows. We are no longer asking for a seat at a fire built by others. We have come to light our own fire. And from this flame, we launched the Global South Media Partners. Not just a mechanism, but our megaphone to the world.
By amplifying the voices of countries long marginalized in global decision-making, media across the Global South are connecting this fractured world. They're not just watching decisions from the sidelines, they are translating complex rules into realities people can feel in their daily lives. They ask who benefits, who pays the price, and how accountability travels from big speeches to real outcomes. Legitimacy in governance comes from stories that are vivid, verified, and centered on those most affected. When Global South media dig in, expose gaps, and demand answers, governance gets stronger. When they turn consequences into policy demands, governance becomes fairer and more effective.
We are still facing imbalances in the flow of information. Images and stories about developing nations are not always reflected objectively or fully. Therefore, the initiative to create a platform for dialogue and cooperation among media organizations is extremely meaningful. It helps build a more inclusive and diverse global media environment, protects the voices and interests of developing countries, respects diversity, promotes development, and fosters solidarity.
Technology speeds this up. This year's forum has also unveiled the Global South Media Intelligence Sharing Platform. This enables media to use data journalism, regional networks, and cross-border partnerships to watch governance in real time.
Jordan is a steadfast member of the Global South. We anticipate through the Global South Media Partnership, media organizations from various countries can transcend our geographical and cultural differences, and we need to join hands towards a fair, equal, global order.
Governance is not a throne room guarded by a few. It is a public square powered by many. The Global South media, as a strong chorus within that chorus, gave governance its texture, its accountability, and its path toward fairness. By lifting diverse voices, by testing policies with evidence, and by telling stories that connect decisions to futures, Global South media are essential builders of a fairer and more inclusive global order. As media gather for this year's forum, the message is clear. Inform with independence, report with courage, and work across borders to shape governance that serves everyone.